Hi friends, going back into the previous topic of suicides, the blame game, leave it. There will always be a reason why we decided to end our life. We don't highlight what is really wrong. In this context, when we are seeing all around, there's so much of hue and cry about nepotism in Bollywood, many other things, and all stars, the public, everybody are adding their voice, their opinions, pointing you, because of you, because of you. I have seen the acting skills of the departed great actor. Really wonderful. Dancing skills, wonderful. His jovial nature, very good, very good. What was his financial position? What was his home like? The best part that can happen to him is his dog, Fudgy. When I look at all these things, I wanted to make this video when I heard the news. Don't break if somebody wants you to break. Don't give them the success. You win, that will break them. Why I'm telling you this is, I'm 54 years. Okay? I'm in the medical field. I'm an orthopedic and spine surgeon. Do you think I got all this just like that? Why I'm telling you, there I have a reason. I have seen the videos of this young man, the brilliant, young, dynamic, power-packed man. But when he was talking, delivering some lectures, interaction with students, what I observed is that some things which he remarked. He said, I became an engineer because of my parents. I stopped. Why? What was he saying? Yeah, I went into engineering because of my parents. Well, we saw the film 3 Idiots. In that film, it's like that. One of the characters is pushed to become something, and then he loves camera work, photography. So finally, he lands back into photography. It's where we go where our heart yearns for. So first thing is, at the home level, he was not happy. So he listened to them. He didn't probably succeed in convincing his parents that he didn't want engineering, but he went into a good level of education. He had education. Even when one of my friends, my own relative, said, he calls me dad. He says, Dad, I want to become an actor. I told him, yeah, you can become. Finish your education. And I told my relative, don't worry. I'm a singer. I may not be a Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood, Collywood actor, singer. But I am a singer. I compose songs. And many of you have applauded me, encouraged me. Because of you, I'm here. I would like to say one more thing. Then he finished something else, left it. Then he came into films as a TV star. He got very good recognition. My message to you is, feel happy for the recognition you get. Feel proud of the milestone you reach. Even Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra, Shatrughan Sinha, or Shah Rukh Khan, or anybody, do you think they never faced any problems? what nepotism we are talking about, at their level, there was a time when Shah Rukh Khan was depressed. He was a smoker. He was depressed. And then slowly he came up again. But with age, now we are seeing these movies now. As you climb steps, each step is your effort. You have got it. No, you are not carried on a carriage to that step. You came on your own. I mean, anybody. This actor, I'm not naming him because no, it's not fair. I really, it's a sad thing that had happened. He didn't feel proud of the milestones which he reached in education. And whenever, in all his interviews, I'm seeing interaction with the actors, discussions, what I find in his eyes, always watch the eyes of a person. Face may be fake, the smile may be fake, but the eyes don't lie. Whenever he was in a crowd and got into a car, you watch his eyes. They were never comfortable. They were always feeling awkward. Whenever he was on a stage, he was still feeling awkward. Means, poor guy never had the comfort. So what was going on in his mind is actually the individual's problem. Many people will troll me, abuse me. It is the individual's problem, where the individual must have been taught not to succumb. A sad thing. It shouldn't have happened. The reason why I am uploading this is his suicide. Too much everywhere. Instagram, everywhere. Facebook, everywhere. All social media. Whenever we put on the social media, any person who does that suicide, it has a very bad negative impact on our head. And I'm afraid who has gone is traveling off. His soul is already traveled off. I don't want more children. I'm seeing more fans of his, 2 or 3 who did the same. This is called as a cascade effect or a domino effect. So when you live feeling proud the level you reached. Now putting aside this beautiful actor, lovely actor, okay, I always say one more thing. There was one girl in Chennai. She wanted to become a doctor. I'm repeating this. Last time also in the upload I told about her. She couldn't afford any education monetarily, but she stood one of the highest ranks distinction in her 10th and intermediate. Once she went for the entrance, she couldn't get through. Means she came through, but she couldn't go into the government selection level. She wanted to become a doctor, nothing else. So she died. I don't know what she did. She died. Suicide. I will tell you, if she wanted to become a doctor, if you want to treat somebody, why only human beings? If she had just waited, she could have become an animals doctor. Animals also have life. It's in the heart. Means she had that feeling of helping somebody. If you really want to help somebody, you can help in many ways. You can have, if you have this mind to serve, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. When we come to poor farmers who are hanging themselves because on one side the pressure of loans, on pressure of failure of crops, nothing to eat. There also there could be some way if the governments and the other local village officers sat and supported. Astrology, all these things play a very important part. Our stars, everything play a part. Don't agree with me. Let's agree to disagree. No problem. But it's so sad. Why a person having his own, no financial constraints, lovely dog, beautiful dog, good setup. It's a dream to be that actor. That life which he had is a dream by millions of Indians. So where did the wire snap? The wire in the mind and the heart was snapping since many years before this happened. What I heard is, we all came to know that he is taken off 6 to 7 films. But I also heard he was having many more in waiting. Being such a talented personality with an extempore, he never hid. The poor guy, he was speaking. Maybe we didn't notice it. The agony and the burning that was going on in his heart, there was fire. There was deep fire inside him. He didn't recognize that. He took treatment. He took treatment. That's how life stories end, because of destiny. So, yes, people who harm us are there everywhere, in every walk of life, for every human being. If there is a rickshaw puller, there will be another rickshaw puller who doesn't want him to park his rickshaw by his side. There will be politics in an auto stand, in a taxi stand. There is politics table to table in any office, private or government. There will be people who like me, who hate me. There will be people who abuse me. There will be people who abhor me to the core, hate me to the core. But they put on a nice face. Hi Kiran, how are you? How you do? How's your family? You're doing good? Behind that, I want to see this fellow, and look, when you talk, you will know the other person just by looking at the eyes, nothing else but the eyes. You look straight, look at the face, you will know both the originality and the fakeness. If you can master face reading. I missed my MSET 2 times. In my BCom final year, after doing BPC intermediate, I got my MBBS seat in a government college. Those were the days when true merit was our target. Then afterwards, I wanted to become an orthopedic surgeon. I took DNB orthopedics. Diploma at National Board from New Delhi is very tough to pass. Out of 100, 10 people pass. After that, I finished my entry into UAE. Just waited. For all this, you need patience. You need patience. I came to UAE. I was just searching. I went to a fellowship course in Switzerland. I finished it. I came back. I finished my Arab spine, 2 years diploma in spine. Okay? When I got my fellowship, one of my colleagues, a neurologist, you know what he told? Is it a real fellowship or is it fake? He asked me. Where is the need for me to produce a fake fellowship certificate to him? I said, I will give you the address, please email them and ask them. So we will have jealous people around us. They don't want us to prosper, even though they don't belong to our field, and in no way we are a competition to them. Just they don't like somebody succeeding. At the same time, they don't do hard work. This is the world. So my friends, this message is for people who are getting influenced by what our beautiful actor, a great actor he is. Okay, he has done a hasty mistake. Kash, somebody like me met him. That is destiny. Maybe that is your destiny. Some of the people who are contemplating suicide, maybe this video may be seen by you, and you may realize, yes, maybe this unknown Dr. Kiran in Abu Dhabi, UAE makes sense. It applies to all the actors, all the singers. Sonu Nigam was saying there are many more music industry people also was going to commit suicides. Please, no, in no even small minor way you say that. Dum hai, stop the atrocities which are going on from the other side. Dum hai, वो करना, नहीं तो इंतजार करना, प्रे करना खुदा से कि you get your good time. And one thing lastly before I conclude, I just want to show this. See, parabolic curve, meaning whatever we do, it has a peak and falls down. Whether you are a musician, a dancer, whatever you are, your growth will be like this and then you will fall. Money, story of money is also like that. The first person in the generation works so hard even without slippers. Second generation gets a better life. Third generation has the best life. But if it's a progressive growth of wealth, fourth generation doesn't have responsibilities. He just sees only money everywhere. He starts spoiling it. Fifth, sixth and seventh is again almost the money curve comes zero. Our life at 30 to 40 years we are at the peak of our efficiency everywhere. As you come down 70 years, you don't have the energy. You're weak. Please understand, all of you. It's a parabolic curve. Please understand that everybody who's born has to die. Every success that is got out of hard work one day has to end. We have got the greatest voices in our Bollywood, Hollywood, any Collywood, Tollywood. Those voices, most of the voices are nowhere to be found. Some voices whom we heard in the music industry as a child, now when we hear them singing tal, sometimes shruti, scale problems, sometimes they were beautiful open voiced persons, now they are singing with struggling, putting nasal voice and singing. That is a struggle. So don't expect in life that everything will be alright till the end of your life. No. So is success. And the success for me is my destiny. Defeats, blows, tragedies in my life, the big victories in my life are my destiny. So once I start comparing my success, victory, blows, the losses with your life, or you compare the same with me, it's your fault. Because destinies of each individual are totally separate. Whatever the religion, we have to believe God and destiny. We have to believe maybe we had previous births or this life, maybe the karma decides. Your phases in life, in astrology, you're supposed to suffer, you will suffer. You're supposed to succeed, you're going to succeed. Nobody can stop you. We think he did this, he did that. No. Because of him I failed my exam. You didn't read. Or you read very well, studied very well. Those 3 hours when you write your exam decides you're going to succeed or not. Those 3 hours. Correct? So please, don't take an inspiration from somebody's decision to give up. That was their destiny. If this great actor ended his life, that is his destiny. Remember, my friends, there are some people who attempt suicide. They don't succeed. There was one a junior colleague of my father who was a polio patient. Post-polio resident, he used to walk like this. He loved a girl in the medical college. And the girl unfortunately told him, have you ever seen yourself in the mirror? I'm talking 40 years ago, this happened. He went and swallowed acid. He's a doctor. So what happened? He didn't die. He was taken to the emergency. He lost his voice for the rest of his life. He's my professor and he passed away. This is how he used to teach us. He's already a person with disability due to polio. Then by the mistake he did. So please don't make mistakes. To die is not a decision to make. Please leave that decision to God. When He has to take you away, He will take you away. I cannot stop it. So don't invite problems. Trying to do it, not all succeed. These stories don't come out. Okay? And especially all the great people, established people trying to voice out. There will be more suicides in our field. Please stop it. Please stop it. Don't give that thought, because frankly, in my opinion, okay, if you think this is a platform, okay, most of us are here. We are living here. We call it the edge. Most of us are living here. By such comments, that few 5 or 10 persons will take the forward step. 99% all of us are living here. Many tensions in life. We are here, I'm again repeating. So your comments, loose comments, saying that many more will follow. This is to Sonu Nigamji. You are a lovely singer, sir. Please. Please. You have to either you have been misquoted. Maybe it's possible, everything is possible, fake world, or you really said it, maybe emotionally, but no sir. Somebody will be inspired because you are a great singer. People like you, established doctors like me, if we indirectly also encourage suicides, it has an influence for people who didn't succeed. They didn't succeed because, again I say, that was not their destiny to succeed. When we succeed in love, we succeed in friendship, we succeed in building mansions, having private yards and great farmhouses. It's all our destiny. The greatest Steve Jobs, he died a very painful death of pancreatic cancer. That was his destiny. That's life. So please, let's be responsible when we say there are so many people who will die because of nepotism. No. It's not nepotism, sir. It is just a black corner of every profession. Better we stay out of it or leave that and go away. Life is all about focus. If you can't focus properly, if you can't see clearly, why do we get our spectacles? Because we are not able to see properly. We go to ophthalmologist, we get the prescription, we give the spectacles, and then that is the focus. We are now able to see. In life also, nothing is easy. It's all okay. You have to see life in a focused manner. Be positive and try to win in life.